Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast here at Kelso High School. It's non-league but somewhat league basketball here tonight. It's the 4A Greater St. Helens League Skyview Storm traveling up I-5 to take on the 3A Greater St. Helens League Kelso Hilanders. Good to have you with us. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media providing tonight's live stream play-by-play coverage. Should be an interesting, fun game here tonight. Skyview comes in having played 3 games already, and they have a 2-1 record on the season, having defeated Evergreen of Vancouver and Lewis and Clark, and coming off of a loss to Meade of Spokane. So decent showing so far. Tough competition for Skyview in the early going. Kelso still looking to get their sea legs under them this year. This will be the second game of the year. They played at Ridgefield last, the 5th. What would the 5th have been? Probably Thursday. Yes, last Thursday. Took on Ridgefield's, and Ridgefield's a tough place to play. They like to slow the game down, and that's exactly what they did to the Kelso Hilanders. Ridgefield won that one 53-36. So no doubt Kelso will be a little bit more motivated here tonight to try to put on a better performance just for themselves, for confidence purposes, but also for the fans who came out to help them in the home opener tonight at Kelso High School. John Webb on the PA tonight for the Kelso Hilanders. Kelso made it to the state tournament last year and had a home game and fell a game short of Tacoma, but were defeated by Marysville Getchell. As we're going to have the national anthem here in just a moment, so I will continue as soon as we come back. And there's the national anthem by the Kelso Pep Band. We're going to meet the starting lineup here for the Skyview Storm. Head coach Matt Grueller of the Storm. First starter, number 0, Landon Webb. Second starter, number 2, senior Gavin Packer, tremendous wide receiver. Ryan Hansen, number 3, 6'4", senior. Malachi Weimer, number 4, 6'4", junior. And Zeno Callistas, a 6'9", senior. The final starter for the Skyview Storm. First starter, number 0, A.J. Fabian, a 6'6", sophomore. Freshman, number 1, Owen Dahl in the starting lineup. Number 2, 5'11", senior Briar Iddings. 5'9" senior, number 10, Tucker Amrine. And number 11, 6'4" senior, Triton Hagdahl Daniel. Your starting five for the Kelso Hilanders. Head coached in his 26th season, Joe Kinch. Just about set for action here between Skyview and Kelso. Fans, be sure to share the live stream link with friends and family, and subscribe to the channel or follow our page on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching from. Last season, Skyview took home the 6th place trophy in the 4A class, going 18-11, so nothing to sneeze at all. And they win the tip and bring it in the front court. Nice drop step, spin, fade, tough shot, good defense there by Fabian. Shot no good, rebound. Kelso coming the near side. Dahl gets a screen from Fabian and stumbles around a little bit, but manages to keep a pivot foot down, and Highlanders move it near side. This is Iddings off the dribble, off back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, tipped by Packer, controlled near side. Now a skip pass cross court. Skyview getting into the offense. An open three is up and on the way, short from Landon Webb, and on the near corner, it's thrown out of bounds. It's going to go off of Briar Iddings. Heads up play there by Malachi Weimer of Skyview. Just underway here, no score. Entry pass down low, towing the baseline and firing a pass to the corner. Ryan Hansen gets the first basket of the ball game. 3-0 Storm. First live stream ever for Skyview Storm Sports. Super happy to have their audience here tonight. You can watch live, which you are doing. Nice backdoor cut. Better rejection by Weimer as Iddings is denied. You can watch live and later. Shot no good, tip up no good, but another opportunity. Colastus. 5-0. Bounce pass underneath the basket. Fabian loses it on the way up. Fires a pass. Iddings gets the Highlanders on the board. 5-2. Driving is Weimer, and Weimer finishes nicely. Little four-court press. Scotties break the pressure. Pass down on the floor. Thrown out from under the legs from Packer. Resetting. Amrine for three. Yes! The senior Tucker Amrine. 5-7 now. Skyview with the lead. Weimer turnaround fader. Oh my! Malachi Weimer with a tough basket. 3-ball far side. Triton Hagdahl Daniel misses it. Tapped around to the near side. Saved by Amrine. Another opportunity here as Fabian rises up in the paint. Uses the glass. The sophomore with his first basket. A.J. Fabian. Drive baseline. Cut off initially by Dahl. Ball poked loose but recovered by Hansen. Hansen spins off of Fabian. Finds an open shooter near wing. Three by Packers long. Fabian goes up high and controls the board for Kelso. Kelso a chance to tie or take the lead here. Dahl, the freshman, pulls the trigger for the lead. It's airballed long. Weimer being guarded by Iddings. Spins opposite way and then back near side. Finger rolls it up off the glass. He's got 6. Storm on top by 4. Tough non-conference, but they're in the same conference, just different classifications. Non-league, call it what you want. Tough matchup here tonight for Kelso. Malachi Weimer, a junior, silky smooth in the early going. Kelso deep in the shot clock, fires up a 3 here, and it's switched home by the freshman Owen Dahl. His first bucket at home as a Highlander. A long outlet pass up the near side. Dahl is going to be called for a foul. Slow down the advancement up the court, and he's going to check out, as well as Fabian into the ball game. Let's see here. We got a 35 out there. I don't see that on the roster. It looks like a Stewart, and we've got a travel called in the backcourt here. I'll have to wait for someone to say something here. 35's not on my roster, so 21 is. That's Carter Huntley. And Huntley brings it up, and a foul over the back here by Weimer. I think that initially John Webb went with Weimer. I went with Weimer. Now he's going with Weimer, so I'm going to go back to it. Huntley dead with the ball at the top of the circle, moves it far side. Innings being guarded by Hansen, left-hand dribble, moves it. That's Anthony Robinson. Robinson, jump stop, throws a pass to the top of the circle, no one home for Kelso. Out in front, laying it back up near side is Hansen. So a turnover leads to a bucket. 13-10 Skyview, back on top by 3. Crossover, Huntley travels. Another turnover by the Highlanders. 3:01 left here, opening quarter. Good rotation. Hansen off the dribble, blows by one, reverses it near side. What hang time there by Hansen to get it to the near side on the reverse. He's got 7, lead up to 5. Ball poke loose, Stewart drops it off Iddings. Iddings in the paint, rises up, it rolls off. Rebound, Storm. Weimer finds Hansen for double figures. Cash! 10 now for Hansen. Dime to Weimer, lead up to 8 all of a sudden, 18-10. Now in the corner, Huntley moves it. Stewart fires a pass inside, tipped away by Weimer, stolen. Storm pushing the pace and might have thrown that one out of bounds, and they did. So number 35 is 6'4" sophomore Parker Stewart. He's going to inbound it here. Tucker Amrine in for Iddings. 1:59 left, opening quarter. Fans, we do feature a live stream comment section. Feel free to type in thoughts, prayers, hopes, dreams, where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. Backdoor cut, nice feed, ball lost out of bounds. Robinson had a good move there to get behind the defender. Got a good pass, just lost his footing and lost the ball out of bounds. Skip pass near side. Hansen puts it on the deck, has it poked loose, recovers. Skips it. Weimer, a couple feet behind the line. Nothing but net. 9 for Weimer. Lead up to double figures, 21-10. Driving baseline. Picking up the dribble, firing a pass to the foul line is Robinson, rising up and missing Hagdahl Daniel. Stewart rises up, grabs the rebound momentarily. It's fumbled around now, and we're going to get a whistle. Looks to be a foul is going to be called here, and I think it's going to go against Skyview, and it is. And it's going to be Tyson High picking up the personal. Into the ball game, Andy O'Brien for Skyview. Hansen checks out. Amrine inbounds. Robinson double teamed in the corner, fires a pass, and it goes in between intended targets there. Wasn't sure who he was initially trying to go for, but Fabian, who just checked into the ball game along with Bronson Miller, were the two guys there. We're going to keep it right here with Skyview as Weimer's fired up. And the Storm are on top here 21-10 in the early going. Hot shooting the theme so far in the opening quarter for the Storm. Ryan Hansen leading the way with 10 and Malachi Weimer with 9. Well, fans, it feels great to be back here at the old stomping grounds of Kelso High School, streaming boys basketball action. And we're going to be doing that over at Mark Morris coming up Friday night. It's going to be a Kelso Mark Morris doubleheader. First, the girls start at 5:30, and then we're going to have a ceremony christening the new naming of the Mark Morris Gymnasium after longtime tenured and legendary coach Bill Backamus. And then the game will start sometime after that, but we're roughly thinking around 7-ish, maybe 7:15. We'll play it by ear. But it should be a fun game between Kelso and Mark Morris. Girls and boys, 5:30, 7 o'clock-ish Friday night. Be sure to come on back for that one. After the timeout, Skyview with the ball and the lead here. Weimer, nice pick and roll. Hodge goes up, no good. Misses the putback as well. Huntley moves it now. Fabian looking back to Huntley and hands off. Still with his dribble, jabs right, dribbles around the circle. Miller floats it to the corner. Robinson dribbles out, penetrates, rises up, loses the ball on the way up. Might have been some contact, but not enough to garner a whistle. Walking it up and taking a three. Nobody stops the shooter. Might want to get a hand on him. Weimer with another triple, now 12, lead up to 14. Pass down low, cut off, stolen away. And now an outlet up ahead. Weimer goes up, reverse layup, far side. Got another bucket, 14 just in front of the buzzer. Tough start here at home for the Highlanders. They trail it 26-10. It's insane, though, because two players combined for 24 of the 26 points. Weimer with 14, Hansen with 10, Kolostis with 2. Brian's in the YouTube comment section, says, just left Mountain View High School. The Thunder boys beat Battleground 71-36 each. Mountain View looks pretty good. Mountain View just played on the road against Mark Morris last week, and the Monarchs came out on top in that one, 76-69 in the season opener for the Monarchs. Mark Morris looks pretty good too, though, so far. They're a top 10 team in 2A, no doubt. And Mountain View has the tools. They're going to be competing for a league championship. Kelso graduated 4 seniors off of last year's team that were starters, more than that total. I believe they graduated a total of 8 players. So a lot of new faces. Camden says the shop vac is not walking through that door. Well, not true. The shop vac is in attendance here tonight with a Michigan State sweatshirt on, cheering on his younger brother as the Highlanders take the opening possession and turn it over. Camden in the live stream comment section. We love Camden. Very knowledgeable, insightful, good skip pass, open shot, passed up, now back to the corner. Dribbling out, handing off, open look, passed up. Howard puts it on the deck, jump stops, looking for help, finds it. Another jump stop, pass. Howard goes up. Miller did a great job altering that shot without fouling. Good defense there. Pass inside, drop step spin. Huntley drives back inside. A couple shots maybe passed up there. Head fake, put it on the deck, is Dahl. Huntley fires a skip pass. Amrine puts it on the deck, drives past, a little floater, no good. Ball out of bounds off the foot of Xander White and out of bounds. Kelso will retain, 6:57 to go, second quarter. Amrine gets it into the corner. Huntley dribbles once. Now Fabian Passes back out, three-point line. Rotation, Miller gets a screen from Fabian. Picks up his dribble right at the elbow. Skip pass to the far side corner. Tipped. Out of bounds, Kelso will retain. Briar Iddings up off the bench looking to check in, and he's going to be allowed to sub. Carter Huntley will check out. Fabian off of Howard. Beautiful feed from the corner, and AJ, great movement off of the defender to get to the hoop. And we've got a foul. It's going to go against Bronson Miller of Kelso. It's going to be his first. And Miller's going to get another one, trying to deny the pass, but a little too much body there. Camden loves you too, Nate. Oh, thank you, Camden. Zeno Kolastas back into the game, 6'9" center. Kolostas, I think, is what it is supposed to be pronounced. It's a great name. Feed to the corner, open three is down. That's Andy O'Brien. His first field goal up the near sideline. Kelso moves it quickly. Fabian, head fake, spins off. Still with his dribble, rises up. Nice move. Just missed the shot. Good defense there by Dahl. Dahl hits the deck, passes off. Iddings now with it. Leaves it. Fabian. Dahl for three. No. Rebound, and we're going to get a loose ball foul on Kelso. Briar Iddings will pick up the personal. It's going to be the third Hilanders team foul. First personal for Iddings. Triton Hagdahl Daniel back in. Bronson Miller out. Driving a kick, three is up, and this time shot is airballed. Haven't seen that very often so far here from Skyview. Landon Webb unable to draw iron there. Dahl, and we got a whistle away from the ball, and it's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to go against Zeno Kolostas. That's his first personal, first team foul. And we're going to get a timeout, Kelso. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 5:12 to go, second quarter. 29-12, Skyview on top. Fans, Thursday night, we're going to be back over at the Lumberdome. It's going to be the R.A. Long Lumberjacks hosting the Washougal Panthers. Tip-off at 7 o'clock. Those two teams split the season series last year. No doubt R.A. Long will be going into this one with upset alert on the mind for the Panthers. So don't expect them to come ill-prepared at the Lumberdome, fresh off of a good week, beating Aberdeen on the road by 35 and then defeating Seton Catholic. So back Thursday night at the Lumberdome, R.A. Long versus Washougal. Inbound is rainbowed to the top of the circle and now to the near wing. Three is up and down for Briar Iddings. Big bucket out of the timeout there. Iddings thought about it for a couple seconds and then ultimately decided to pull the trigger. Now in the passing lanes, Iddings steals, breaks away, goes up. He's got 5 quick ones. 7 now for the senior Briar Iddings. Lead cut down to 12. Iddings on defense down low, leaves his feet. Good patience there on the shot attempt by Spencer Hoskell and unable to hit. Rebound, Hilanders. Iddings for 8 in a row. This one's airballed. Rebound Storm, nice outlet pass, skip pass at far side corner, 3-ball by White is cash. Xander White with his first field goal of the ball game. Storm lead by 15 now, 32-17. That ball thrown away out of bounds, back to Skyview. Malachi Weimer will check in, as well as Ryan Hansen. Haskell and Hige will sit down for the Storm. 4 minutes left until halftime. Weimer, give him enough space and he'll pull the trigger. Missed that one. Offensive board though. Hansen goes up far side, rejected, but a whistle. Reese White got some ball there, but apparently got some arm. Free throws coming for number 3, Ryan Hansen. And a consultation here on the near sideline with Coach Kinch. Reese White with his first action in the ball game. First free throw from Hansen on the way, and it rolls in somehow. Gavin Packer checking back into the game. Xander White checks out, and then Anthony Robinson back out there, as well as Carter Huntley. Amrine and Dahl sit down. Second free throw is good. Hansen now with 12. Nice leave down low. Triton Hagdahl Daniel gets the deuce. Bounce pass inside on the block. Nice job from behind. Robinson poked it loose. Everybody up off the bench from Kelso didn't think that he fouled, but all that matters is what the official thought. And it's going to be free throws here for the Storm, as it's going to be bonus time. 5 team fouls for the Highlanders, first on Robinson. Yes, so Andrew, just follow the YouTube channel, and you can rewatch anything that's in our library at any time. Free throw by Colossus is up and good. He's got 3. You can even rewind it and watch it if you want. If you catch it live, you can do whatever you want. Except, well, I don't know if you can do. You can't download it off of YouTube, that's for sure. But, yes, you can rewatch it at any time. Live, not live. Just subscribe to the channel. It's free. $36-19 a pair for Colossus, and working down low. Triton Hagdahl Daniels denied by Colossus. Skyview comes up with the loose ball. Hansen gets around White, goes up off the glass. 14 for Hansen, having a great first half. Robinson picks up his dribble, near wing extended three-point land. Now Huntley being guarded outside. Skips it far side. Iddings with it, 9 on the shot clock. High screen, White rolls to the basket. Iddings goes up and under. Weimer might have got a piece of it. Skyview comes away with another turnover. Pass near side, bounce pass inside. The Storm throw it away. Outlet up ahead, and it's too far out of the reach of Iddings. Kelso gives it right back. 2:19 to go before the half. Parker Stewart back in. Reese White will check out. And Skyview is going to take a full timeout. Let's visit in with Matt Grueller and company here on the near sideline. The very first live stream that I've covered Skyview hoops, or I'm pretty sure the only thing that I might have covered is soccer, but I'll have to go back and take a look at the library. Definitely first time for the Skyview Storm basketball team. Again, 18-11 last year for the Storm. Good enough for the 6th place trophy in the 4A classification. They've got a good squad here. A lot of length, a lot of athleticism. They've got multiple guys listed at 6'4" or higher. And like I said, a lot of athleticism between Hansen and Weimer. Each of those guys with 14 so far in the ball game. Fans, if you didn't know that and you're watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, just do that, please, subscribe, because I'm like 13 or 14, something like that, followers away from 1,000, which is the first level of eligibility for monetization. That means that if there's an ad that ever pops up, YouTube might kick me a dime. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. You can watch live and rewatch later. Back to action out of the timeout. Skyview throws it away on the floor. Huntley comes away with it. And now the Kelso Hilanders give it right back. Weimer goes up near side off the glass. Just like that, 16 for Weimer, leading all scorers in the ball game. 40-19 Skyview. Foul on the dribble. It's going to go against Skyview. Gavin Packer called for the personal, his first. Second Skyview team foul. Tucker Amrine to inbound. I know Ari Long is in action tonight on the road against Hawkinson. And that pass thrown away. Packer, bounce pass back inside, up and under on the clutch by Hansen. It's another Storm bucket off of a turnover. Hansen now with 16 of his own. Huntley still has his dribble, puts it on the deck. Stewart off the dribble, one-hand shot, airballed, Weimer saves. Stewart recovers. They gave him a new shot clock, and they're going to stop play, I think, and they're going to try to figure out. They're going to go 2 seconds on the shot clock here. And it looks like the Kelso bench was asking for control possessed there on the Skyview save, and now the shot clock needs to be reset to 2 seconds. So Kelso will have to come up with a catch and shoot here. Can get a dribble or two off. Stewart inbounds it. Ball poked loose, and this is going to be a 30-second shot clock violation. Skyview basketball, 1:02 to go before the half. I liked and subscribed twice. N2 has mouths to feed. Yeah. Thank you, Camden. Appreciate you. Feed to the foul line, kick to the near wing. A three is up and down. Weimer with another triple. He's up to 19. Stewart back to the basket, still with his dribble. Passes off far side. Huntley jabs left, dribbles right, jump stop, looking for help now. Hagdahl Daniel goes up off the window. Long outlet, getting it right, back and up is Hansen. He's fouled and will get free throws. But the outlets quick and far up the court for Skyview. 15.5 to go before halftime as Hansen settles in at the charity stripe, and his first one rattles out. 16 in the first half so far for the senior Ryan Hansen. Hits the second. 13 on the clock here as Kelso brings it across. Huntley, jump stop, gives it up. Stewart has it poked loose. It's out of bounds with 1.2, and they're going to say off of Kelso. Skyview basketball.
1 second to go here in the half.
And now a brief consultation by the officials. All the Hilanders staying on this side because they think that's their ball, and it is going to be changed. Highlander possession, 1.2 to go. in the first half. Stewart to inbound. Robinson at the buzzer, no good. And that's going to do it for the first half. Skyview shooting the ball extremely well. And the duo of Malachi Weimer and Ryan Hansen combined for 36 of Skyview's 46 points there in the first half. And they're going to take a 46-21 lead into the locker room.
Highlander fans, please welcome to the floor your Highlander Kelso Varsity Cheer Squad.
And here are the Kelso cheerleaders for some halftime entertainment. I do have to kill the audio so I can retrieve this video off of the internet later, and it's not flagged for copyright infringement. So apologies if you're here for the audio in the performance. All right, there are the Kelso Highlanders cheerleaders. Score final non-league basketball over in Central Washington-ish. Prosser defeats Chiawana 76-67. That's a 2A school taking down a 4A school. So big result there for the Prosser Mustang Gals. Big non-league win there. And searching around Twitter, seeing if I can find some more score updates throughout the area. Again, I do know Ari Long is taking on Hawkinson. But Brian corrected the score from earlier. Mountain View defeated Battleground 81-36. Well, fans, I'm going to take an audio timeout here, and we will be back in roughly 5-ish minutes to recap the first half of action and get set for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about set to start the second half of action. Skyview leads Kelso 46-21 at the intermission. Skyview jumped out to a 26-10 advantage after the first quarter of play, and here at the half, on top by 25 in large part due to the duo of Malachi Weimer and Ryan Hansen. Weimer leading all scorers so far in the ballgame with 19. Hansen right behind him with 17. Those two combining for 36 at the half. And then Zeno Kolostis with 4, Xander White with 3, and Andy O'Brien with 3 to total out the scoring for Skyview in the first half. For Kelso, Briar Iddings with 7 points to lead the Hilanders, and A.J. Fabian and Triton Hagdahl Daniel each with a 4-piece. Owen Dahl with 3, and Tucker Amrine with 3 as we are ready to go after On to Kelso, performed by the Kelso Pep Band. Skyview starts with the basketball here to begin the third quarter. Jab step, dribble left here after Packer gives it up. It's Hansen now, and Hansen has it stolen away by Amrine. Amrine leads a 2-on-1 break. Up and under, Iddings gets to the cup. Dime to Amrine, bucket to Iddings, and Briar now with 9. And another steal. This time it's the freshman Dahl. Dahl gives it right back. Weimer in the passing lanes. Outlets up ahead. Hansen can't get to it, but the Storm will give it right back. And a full timeout here taken by Matt Grueller of Skyview. Wants to talk things over after the start to the third quarter. 2 quick turnovers generated by the Highlanders defense. 7:24 to go third quarter, 46-23. I see a good comment here in the YouTube comment section from Camden. Says, tell me more about the Jacks jumping Mark Morris in the rankings after the Monarchs went 3-0 in week 1. You must know something. Well, I guess I just don't really think that Mark Morris should be punished. I mean, they weren't punished technically. They're still 6th. They were 6th in the preseason rankings. I ultimately just feel like that R.A. Long's win over Seton Catholic, probably the most impressive. They have a common opponent in Aberdeen, and they won by fairly similar margins. Mark Morris, albeit at home, and R.A. Long on the road. R.A. Long scored 85 on the road, and fairly impressive if you ask me. I do realize that Mark Morris went 3-0. That's only because they played one more game, and they played Rochester on the road and obviously took care of business. I just think that the Jacks are a little deeper, and a turnover after the timeout. Skyview gets the ball back, and so that's got to make head coach Matt Grueller happy to generate a turnover of their own. Nice penetration to the elbow, kick to the corner. An open 3 is Drano for Ryan Hansen, who quickly takes the leading all scorers title away from Malachi Weimer at the moment. He's up to 20. But I just feel like that R.A. Long's a little bit deeper, and they won that game against Seton Catholic without their big man Rhett Young as the 3 ball is launched and missed. Offensive rebound, Iddings. Bounce pass inside. Fabian trying to get it to Hagdahl. Daniel throws it away. Leaking out in front. Hansen in the second time that he's been missed on a breakaway to the basket. Skyview turnover. It's not really Mark Morris's fault there, Camden. I think that they're still right in that top 6 range, but I was just a little bit more impressed. Long step, no call, missed shot, offensive rebound, Fabian. Fabian gets it to Hagdahl Daniel, who jabs off his defender and sets himself up for a nice jumper, just can't hit it, rolls out. Hansen open for 3 near wing. Man, this guy can shoot the ball. Long outlet up ahead. Amrine to get it right back. Airballed. Weimer collects the rebound. Weimer loses a handle, turns it over. Nice feed down low. Hagdahl Daniel finishes from Tucker Amrine. 52-25. Weimer pump fakes, jabs off. Might have traveled there on the spin. Kicks it far side. Hansen another triple. Misses one. Weimer over the back, taps the ball last, and it's going to be Kelso basketball. 5:27 to go. Into the ball game is Andy O'Brien, and on the bench Landon Webb now for the Storm. Tim, my man, former RA Long basketball player. Tim, I'm sure you've been watching a lot of Lumberjacks basketball this year in the one live stream that we've done. Hagdahl Daniel got the bucket and one. 8 now for Triton Hagdahl Daniel, one of 3 Kelso Hilanders seniors that Joe Kinch talked about after the jamboree at Mark Morris High School. A lot on his shoulders. Unfortunately for the Hilanders, they are minus one of their juniors in Alex Dieter. So more pressure on Hagdahl Daniel, but a lot of youth and a lot of size for the Hilanders. They're definitely going to be a team that's going to be much improved by the end of the season after they get some time. Nice job there. Should have been a travel probably on Weimer, but he muscles it up and in. Feed down low. Hagdahl Daniel, count the bucket, and one. All of a sudden, Triton with 11. And a good quarter so far here for the Hilanders. Just over 3 minutes gone. And they've already got 9 points in the frame. They've had 11 in that second quarter. And the free throw is good. 12 now for Hagdahl Daniel. And we've got a sub coming in here, 2 actually, for Skyview. Jordan Howard in off the bench. Nice cut. Inside shot, missed though from O'Brien. Rebound, Hagdahl Daniel. Dahl brings it across. Hagdahl Daniel puts it on the deck, drives hard, misses the shot. Fabian ties it up with Howard, and Howard dribbles it off of his foot. Highlanders with another opportunity. Amrine, closely guarded, doesn't care! 6 now for Amrine, both on 3-pointers. Weimer spins, loses it, foul called, 2 shots coming. Tim says, congrats on 1K. Thank you all so much. You're amazing. I appreciate y'all. Haley Orr is a true monarch, but she says, let's go Kelso, as Weimer hits a free throw. He's got 22 now. Brian, thank you so much for spreading the word. I appreciate you. It's a group effort. Tim, I love you too. Appreciate it. We got RA Long basketball coming up Thursday, Tim. And by the way, Tim, I love your work on what I see on X. Weimer with another. Someone's got to do the dirty work. Amrine tries a pass. No one home. A little mistiming or miscommunication. O'Brien doesn't miss this one close. He's got 5 now after converting the fast break. Huntley picks up the dribble. Iddings gets a screen, goes opposite of it. Hands off. Huntley, top of the circle. Hagdahl Daniel dribbles between 2. Shoulders under Howard, throws it up. Shot no good. Howard straight up, but he's going to pick up a foul for his effort. Free throws coming here for Triton. Haley, you get a chance to see Mark Morris and Kelso play one another on Friday. Hopefully there's no conflict for you there. As Triton's first free throw is swished home all of a sudden. He's got 13. Having a great second half. He's got 9 so far in the quarter by my unofficial numbers. And Triton misses this one. Offensive rebound, Amrine. Back to Triton, top of the circle 3. And that one's out of bounds. Air ball. Into the ball game, Parker Stewart The mini vac? I don't know. I mean, if the older brother's called the shop vac, what about the shark vac? Shop vac, heavy duty? I don't know. A lot of time for Parker Stewart to get a well-suited nickname. Weimer loves to spin off, and he does that, loses his footing, and a foul is called. It's the one thing that Weimer seems to like to do, is that's back the defender down, and once he feels the defender, he likes to roll off of him, and he usually rolls to that right side. And he's at the free throw line for 2 here, and the first rattles in. Weimer now with 24. Kolostis back into the game for feed down low. Kolostis shouldering into Stewart, has it knocked away. Skyview retains though. Packer crosses over, gets around White, leaves it off. Kolostis misses the shot, foul called. Stewart is going to pick up the personal. This will be the 3rd team foul in the quarter. 2nd personal on Parker Stewart. And Kolostis at the free throw line. His first rolls out. Second free throw rattles in. 5 now for Kolostis. Innings will check out. Amrine will check in for the Highlanders. 2:42 to go in the 3rd. 61-35. Skyview with a 26-point advantage. Jump stop kick. 3 from Amrine. No, excuse me, that's Robinson. Robinson misses that one, and it goes over the glass out of bounds. How about the push, bro? You write it. I'll say it. That one's thrown away. Amrine with it, and he's going to slow it up. White losing it on the way up. Stolen away by O'Brien. Feed down low, running the baseline. Kick out to the elbow. Kolostis picks up his dribble. Now looking to screen. Weimer dribbling left. Dumps it off down low. Kolostis goes up, misses the shot, but he'll head to the free throw line. Good dish there from Malachi Weimer. And Kolostis back at the free throw line. He just went 1 for 2. Parker Stewart picks up the foul. Kolostis picks up another point. 6 now in the game. Jake Moe says, Tim was my favorite player on the RA Long basketball team. Well, there you go. A lot of really good players on those teams that Tim played on. As Kolostis hits a pair, now 7. Got Adam Perry, Jamie Rivenis, Jonah Hobson, Chad Chambers, Craig Marshall, I believe, as we've got ball movement at 3 by Amrine. His 3rd triple of the ball game, now 9. Kolostis loses that one out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say Kelso touched it last. It's going to stay here. I'm probably missing a couple of guys. That was my favorite player on Reynolds at Central Bambino. Long live Central. Shot forced up by Weimer. Good job on the defensive side by the Highlanders to pull the chair out. Amrine for his 4th triple, needs the glass for this one, doesn't get the rim. Outlet up ahead. Weimer finds streaking Spencer Hoskell with his first 2. Nice outlet and dime there by Malachi Weimer. Good job by Haskell to run the floor. Amrine, bounce pass And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Huntley. Skyview ball, 43.9. Tyson Hige back into the game, and he'll inbound it for Skyview. Holy cow, Camden, you remember Reynolds? Ooh, we got a Central Little League conversation going on in the live stream. If you had that on your bingo card in 2024, you're a winner. And we got a foul before the pass off to Colossus down low, and this might be free throws here. We've got 4 team fouls on the scoreboard, and now we have 5, so it will be free throws. That's how old we are. First free throw from Spencer Hoskell is no good. Tried Hagdahl Daniel back in for Parker Stewart. Stewart with 3 personals. Second free throw from Hoskell is good. He's got 3. .25 seconds to go here in the third. Hagdahl Daniel hands off. Robinson picks up his dribble, rotates it. This is Miller. Miller puts it on the deck, gives it up. Now Huntley jabs left, goes right, picks up his dribble, kicks it out. Hagdahl Daniel rises up from 14, no. Haskell with 1 on the clock, gets it off, good if it goes! It's off the backboard, no good. Skyview on top 66-38. And it looks like we're gonna have a Domino's deep shot here. It's another 20-point quarter for the Storm. 17, though, for the Highlanders there in the third, only giving up 3 more points as that one does not reach the target. But here, heading into the fourth quarter, Skyview on top by 28, thanks to the 25 points from Malachi Weimer and the 23 from Ryan Hansen. Rocky says Reynolds had nothing on AWPPW 153. I love it. Hard to forget a team led by legendary longshoreman Dan Kaufman. So here's some more lineup here, thanks to him. Ryan Peterson, Nate Amrine, Jamie Rivenis, Brandon Rasmussen, Craig Marshall. Good times in 02-03. Kelso ball to start the fourth. 66-38. Nice up and under there with the figure roll finish near side off the glass by Triton Hagdahl Daniel. He's having himself a really good game. Now up to 15. Haskell crosses over, kicks to the corner. O'Brien thought about it, moves it back out. Top of the circle, picking up the dribble, moving it back near wing. O'Brien feeds a pass down low, too high for the intended target, Braxton Richardson. Kelso gets the ball back, 66-40. Now we got records being thrown down. I love it. None of you have anything on the 1996 Western Little League team marketplace. Nice bounce pass inside, shot missed though by Miller. Iddings did a great job of finding him on the near block. Team with John Alexander, Reese Baker, Craig Marshall, Dennis Tu, Zach Charette. Shot up and good by Richardson. Huntley for 3 in his first basket, no good. That's why they went undefeated and won the Tournament of Champions. Richardson drives baseline, has it poked loose by Miller. 3-on-1 now for Kelso if they hurry. Huntley goes up and strong off the glass. Carter Huntley with his first bucket of the game. Nice execution there on the 3-on-1 fast break. Huntley didn't do anything too fancy, and the ball tapped away. Controlled, but a whistle. Marketplace was legendary. Absolutely they were. Yeah. I was on Locker Room, and we didn't beat them once. All I know is that Austin Gunner might have been on the team. I can't say with 100% certainty. I can just tell you that the names that I did name, there's a lot of players there that are very good. Mainly Reese Baker, and then John Alexander, and Craig Marshall. Those three were pretty tough to deal with. A 3 by Richardson rattles home. He's got 5 here in the 4th. Huntley sidesteps a defender, rises up and hits. 4 now, and a timeout, full timeout here by Joe Kinch after the made basket. I'll tell you what, I mean, coming in here, taking on the 6th place team from 4A a season ago with a lot of talent on the roster. Got to be pretty impressed with how Kelso has had some runs here in this ball game. Yes, it's 71-44. Yes, some things could be better, but all in all, a young team and led by a couple of their seniors here tonight. Actually, all their seniors have led the team in scoring. Triton Hagdahl with 15, Tucker Amrine and Briar Iddings each with 9. But the young guys, you know, they're just here learning the way that Kelso plays basketball, and it's tough going up against teams like Skyview in the early parts of the season. But talking to head coach Joe Kinch, if you didn't read the preview article on Blast Zone Media, shout out all the good work done by Jody Nalen at Blast Zone Media. But you can read the preview and you can talk about how head coach Joe Kinch scheduled tough, so his guys are ready to go and make a run towards a league championship, hopefully. They've won 3 out of the last 4 league championships in the Greater St. Helens League. And they're going to need these games when it comes to taking on teams like Evergreen and Mountain View and Prairie this year. Prairie with one of the better players in the league in Carson Morningstar, and Evergreen with Des Daniel. Back to action here. Skyview with the ball. Rotation near side 3. Haskell hits it. He's got 6. Iddings goes up and under, tucks the ball, gets it up under the backboard, and it's loose. Howard picks it up. Good drive there by Iddings. Tried the clutch there, but couldn't get it above the rim. Nice little head fake and a beautiful reverse layup by Braxton Richardson, who's got 7 here in the 4th. A 3 ball by Iddings, no good. Richardson with the board, and he'll lead the break. Nice behind the back dribble. Stumbles, loses it, but Howard retrieves. Howard goes up, misses it. Hagdahl Daniel with the board for Kelso. And now he's the trailer. He rips through, puts it on the deck, and he's fouled. We'll head to the line after a strong dribble drive. 4:27 to go in the ball game. Triton, no good on the first. Camden says, I'm just here for Dennis too. Thanks for saying his name. Yeah, that got us all, man. That was tough. That was, yeah, rest in peace, Dennis. And, you know, I always remember Dennis's character and smile and, you know, his tenacity as Triton hits the second free throw. But, yeah, it's one of those moments where you'll just never forget where you were and how you found out. Nice entry pass down low. Howard misses it, then has it stolen away. A 2-on-2 break. Iddings goes up and under, doesn't hit anything. Rebound, Haskell battling, diving to the floor. Hagdahl Daniel not giving up late in the ball game, showing his spirit and effort. Skyview still pushing the pace. Skip pass near side. Haskell forces up a 3, no good. Rebound Robinson. Robinson gives it up far side. Dahl to the top of the circle. Hagdahl Daniel, yes, a triple, showing his range. 19 now for Hagdahl Daniel. added element to his game over the offseason is that three-point jumper. Howard at the high post, faces up, finds a man open in the corner, and that three by Haskell is down. He's got 9 now. 79-48, long pass far side. Pump fake, Robinson gets it to Fabian. Fabian forces a shot up, Haskell straight up. Fabian lost it on the way up. Skyview comes away with it. Ball loose. Dahl, the freshman, right in the hip as Jordan goes up and misses it on the dunk. That was Howard. And a rejection on this end here by Hige. Tyson Hige with the block. Substitution into the ball game, Carter Huntley. Spelly was on Superior Tire service. Tim says, but to keep it more current, I've never seen such a great talent as Kevin Holden. I'd never be able to see those games if it weren't for your coverage, Nick. Oh, thanks, Tim. Appreciate that. You know, it was definitely special seeing Kevin. You know, generational talent. A lot of wins under his belt. Nice move there. Innings just misses it. Fabian, offensive rebound, comes back on the near side and misses the shot, but he's fouled and will head to the line. So sophomore A.J. Fabian at the free throw line. He's got 4 points so far in the ball game. And hits the first. Last foul called on Jordan Howard. I'm just happy that y'all are here watching these live streams, to be honest with you. It's the only reason why I'm really doing it. Fabian misses on the second. Howard picks it up, tries to pass out, and it's deflected out of bounds by Fabian. It'll be Skyview basketball, 2:43 to go. Fans, we need to name a player of the game here tonight. And I'll give you some numbers in just a second when I have a chance to peek at my stat sheet. A couple good ball fakes there, and finally a pass. Richardson with his dribble in the corner picks it up now. Three-point land extended. Little short J, airballed from Howard, rebound Huntley. Innings has it poked loose. Out of bounds. Kelso basketball. Malachi Weimer with 25 and Ryan Hansen with 23. Those are your leaders in the clubhouse so far here for player of the game. For Kelso, Triton Hagdahl Daniel with 19. Fair to say that he's earned those honors. Robinson goes strong off the glass, and that's his first deuce. 2 points now for Robinson. We're seeing some good flashes from the young Highlanders here tonight, mixed in with the upperclassmen. Played a tight second half here. I do know that Skyview has gone a little deeper on their bench as that one is thrown away out of bounds. Kelso will get it, 1:45 to go, and Reese White will check back into the ball game. Robinson will sit down. Miller open, passes it up, puts it on the deck, throws a pass from the elbow, top of the circle. Fabian goes up strong off the glass, no good. Long reach though, keeps it alive, but in the lap of Hige. Rebound Skyview. Bringing it across is O'Brien, and O'Brien at the elbow tries to skip it near side, does. Haskell picks up his dribble, looking for some help. Rotates it, top of the circle, thrown away. One-on-one break, going up with the left hand, and off the window for his first field goal is Reese White. Much better second half for Kelso here in this ball game. Bounce pass, ball rejected from behind. It'll stay here with Skyview as Hige went up with it. 47.2 left in the ball game. Entry stolen away. 3-on-1 break if Kelso hurries. Nice pass near side. Off the window, Bronson Miller. A lot of different players getting on the score sheet here for the Highlanders. Open three, far wing is cash for Braxton Richardson, who's got 10 in the fourth. 10 in the ball game. Bounce pass just in front of the foul line. Hook shot, no good from Stewart. Rebound, Richardson, and the Storm can get it across half court and run this one out. And that's what they will do. Final score in this one, Skyview victorious 82-55. Hard fought second half by the Hilanders, but obviously the difference in this one is experience mixed with depth. And Skyview jumping out to a big first half lead is able to sort of put it on cruise control in the second half, but the Hilanders do a great job of closing it. 82-55 again, your final. Kelso actually outscored the Storm there in that fourth quarter, 17-16. Kelso scored 34 in the second half, Skyview 36, so just a 2-point difference between these teams here in the second 16 minutes of action. I mean, there's definitely some positives to take away here in this ball game from the Kelso Hilanders coaching staff, and of course the players themselves can feel good about their effort at times. Tough to defend talented players like Malachi Weimer and Ryan Hansen. We'll take you through the numbers here, and we'll name players of the game and pack things up and get ready for Thursday's live stream action, which I'm still waiting, Jake, by the way, for a score update from that R.A. Long and Hawkinson game. Totally commented in the live stream comment section that you could find a score. Jeez Louise. All right, let's take a look at the Skyview Storm score sheet. Malachi Weimer with 25, leading all scorers in the game. Right behind him, Ryan Hansen with 23. Braxton Richardson ends up being third in line thanks to a 10-point fourth quarter. All 10 of his points came in the final frame. And then we got Spencer Haskell, another great fourth quarter. 9 points for him. Zeno Kolostis with 7. Andy O'Brien with 5. Xander White with 3. Plenty of players for Skyview making an appearance out there tonight, but not scoring points. And that would be Landon Webb, Gavin Packer, Tyson Hige, and Jordan Howard. Howard nearly had a thunderous pack job, but lost it at the last moment. 82 total tonight for Skyview in the victory. For Kelso, it's the upperclassmen, seniors Triton Hagdahl Daniel with 19, Tucker Amrine and Briar Iddings each with 9. And then we've got AJ Fabian with 5, Owen Dahl with 3, Anthony Robinson with 2, Reese White with 2, Carter Huntley with 4, Bronson Miller with 2. Total scoring for Kelso, 55 tonight in the loss. They are now 0-2 on the season. Kelso will be back in action on the live stream coming up Friday, doubleheader action. Mark Morris hosting the Kelso Lassies at 5:30 and then hosting the Kelso Hilanders boys at 7. Bill Backamus commencement night. No doubt that the young Hilanders and more experienced Lassies will be looking to spoil the mood on Friday the 13th at soon-to-be-named Bill Backamus Gymnasium on Ted Nat Court. That'll be Friday night. Skyview improving to 3-1 on the season. And they are now on a one-game win streak, avenging the loss to Meade in most recent memory. So Skyview looking to repeat their success from a season ago where they finished 6th place in the 4A class. Off to a decent start so far here in the first week and a half with a 3-1 record to their name. Kelso will still be searching for their first victory next time out Friday at Mark Morris High School. Time to name our players of the game here tonight. For Kelso, it's going to be Triton Hagdahl Daniel with 19 points, leading the way for the Hilanders. And the player of the game for the Skyview Storm and the overall player of the game is going to be junior number 4, Malachi Weimer with 25 points. He did a really great job not only scoring the basketball, but setting up his teammates. I don't have the rebounds and assists, but I know he had a lot of assists and set up a lot of open shots for his teammates. Ryan Hansen obviously had a great game, 23 points in the winning effort. But Weimer, he's going to get the player of the game honors, not just because he scored 25, which was 2 more than Hansen, but just because I think he did a really good job of leading the fast break and setting up his teammates all game long. Did a great job on the defensive end as well. So congratulations to junior number 4 Malachi Weimer of Skyview and 2 Media Livestream player of the game tonight. As we finally got that score update, thank you, Jake. Ari Long on top, 51-22 at Hawkinson. Tim says, thanks for another great broadcast, Nick, and congrats once again on 1K. Well-deserved, and here's to many more. Thank you so much, Tim. Greatly appreciate it, and appreciate having everybody like yourself coming out to the live stream. Camden, Rocky, you guys are loyal supporters. Jake, obviously, loyal supporter. Fans are just getting a chance. Oh, Brian, I don't want to forget you, too. But, yeah, I had a great time coming on over here to Kelso and getting a chance to see Skyview for the very first time ever in the flesh, and they look very good, very athletic. And like I said, I think Kelso can build off of this loss here, and they're going to play Mark Morris coming up on Friday, another tough team, and they're going to play Tumwater next Monday, another tough team. And Canvas is telling me more about the Jacks. The Jacks are on top, like Jake Mo said, and the Jacks are – oh, that was an earlier comment. Sorry, I was scrolling up. I already told you about the Jacks. Nate's going to have a take on it, I'm sure, at one point here. But the Jacks and Monarchs are both really good. That's all I'll say. I would not be surprised if those two teams split the regular season, and I also wouldn't be surprised if they're playing at some point in the postseason. Columbia River is going to be a main factor, though, for both of these teams. They're going to be in the equation. You know, speaking of things that aren't going to be shocked, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if River, Mark Morris, Ari Long are all either tied or within a game of one another, and I also wouldn't be shocked if Ridgefield knocks off one of them at some point, because Jason Buffum's teams are always good for one of those, it seems, a year. Mark Morris more recently having the most success against Buffum's squad. But back to this one here, Skyview started out on a 26-10 first quarter lead, and then that lead ballooned a little bit more, 46-21. Heading into the half. Skyview playing a bit closer basketball with Kelso there in that third quarter. It was 20-17 in favor of the Storm in the third, and Kelso finally got one in the fourth, outscoring Skyview 17-16. Again, just a 2-point differential there in the second half between both these teams. Like I said, Kelso doing a much better job there in that second half overall. 82-55 your final. We're going to wrap things up from Kelso High School, as you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, is metaphorically playing in the background. We'll be back coming up on Thursday. It'll be Ari Long taking on Washougal. Varsity tip-off at 7 o'clock from the Lumberdome, the Panthers and the Lumberjacks. And then again Friday over at Mark Morris High School for the Kelso Mark Morris doubleheader. Girls at 5:30, boys at 7-ish. And it's again Friday the 13th. Bill Backmus commencement night, naming the gymnasium after the long-tenured legendary coach for Mark Morris High School. That's going to wrap things up here at Kelso High School. Again, your final, Skyview 82-55. Kelso player of the game, Triton Hagdahl Daniel with 19. And then Skyview player of the game and overall player of the game, Malachi Weimer with 25. Nick Sisson here on behalf of N2 Media saying so long from Kelso, and we'll see you Thursday at R.A. Long High School for R.A. Long against Washougal. Thank you all so much for watching tonight, and I hope to see you again on Thursday and beyond. And thanks for all the subscriptions. Again, you can rewatch at any time. If you think about where you can find us, on Facebook, on Twitter, the artist formerly known as Twitter, and on YouTube, of course, where most of y'all are watching tonight's live stream. And again, if you do feel like a donation, $5 to get in, $0 to watch free. but a donation of $5, it's as if you got in, if you know what I mean. Venmo preferred, PayPal acceptable at N2 Media. Thank you all so much again. This one wrapped up. Skyview 82, Kelso 55. Back at it Thursday.